So I just received my 42mm Apple Watch Sport yesterday, which I really like a lot. I really dig the all black look. I think it's very sleek. The first thing that I did once I took it out of the box is tried it on with these Spigen cases. Spigen made 5 or 6 cases for the Apple Watch, and I only have the 3 here, which I think will be the ones Apple Watch owners will most likely get. So my goal today is to help you decide which one to get. Let's start off with the Rugged Armor case. This case sells for $15 and it comes with 2 screen protectors, which is always a great thing. It's made of flexible TPU material and it's very durable. This heavy-duty case will definitely protect your Apple Watch from bumps and scratches. It's also very light, which kind of surprised me. Installation is quite easy. Just slide the watch inside the case, and that's it. The digital crown is still very accessible. The case did not affect it at all, as I can easily scroll on it. It has a metallized cover for the side button, which I heard caused some issues for other users as it makes it hard for them to press on the button. I don't have that problem at all. Next, the bands are still very easy to slide in place, so you won't have any issues here. You can also remove them easily, even though the release buttons are covered at the back. On the front, you'll find some text that says Rugged Armor and Shock Resist. This case really resembles the G-Shock watch that I have here. However, I wish there's a strap available which also resembles the one on the G-Shock watch to really complete the look. On this side, you'll see cutouts for the mic and speaker with the Spigen branding. And then on the back, the heart rate sensor is exposed so it won't affect that function. The release buttons for the bands are covered, but it still works just fine. On the other side, the digital crown is exposed so you could still push and scroll it without a problem. The metal cover for the side button looks and works great. Here's what the case looks like on my wrist, and the first thing that you'll probably say is it looks big, because it is. It's really bulky and huge on my 42mm Apple Watch. Maybe that's not the case for people with big wrists or for the 38mm versions, but on my small wrist, it's huge. It just pops out too much. I'm really disappointed because I was really looking forward on using this, but I just can't stand the bulkiness of it on my wrist. So if you have a bigger wrist than I do, or if you have a smaller Apple Watch and wants full protection for it, I'll say go for it. Moving on, let's talk about the thin fit case, which also sells for $15. This case is made of polycarbonate, so it's also durable. This one is very minimalistic and you could still see majority of the watch. Among the 3 cases here, this is the easiest to install because it simply snaps on the watch. Just like so. The digital crown still works like there's no case at all. It still scrolls smoothly. The side button is also exposed and easy to get to. As for the bands, they're still easy to install. Here's what it looks like up close. On the side, you'll see that the mic and the speaker are not covered, and that the case only covers the front side, leaving the back fully exposed. On the other side, you'll also see that the digital crown and the side button are also exposed and accessible. There's also a very prominent Spigen branding at the bottom part, which I do not like at all. So here's what the case looks like on my wrist. Again, this is very thin and lightweight. I don't really feel it on my Apple Watch, which is really good. However, it comes off easily. This happened multiple times in one day, which made me stop using it. At work, I was transferring a resident to his wheelchair. It came off. At home, I'm wrestling around with my son. Again, it came off. This would have been a great case if Spigen made it fit snugly on the Apple Watch just a little bit so it won't pop out too easily. Until Spigen fixed this issue, this case for me is a no-go, unless you don't mind spending $15. Next case is the liquid crystal case, which I already did a review on for the 38mm Apple Watch. It's made of clear TPU, so it's flexible and durable at the same time. It's only 0.8mm thick, so it doesn't add too much bulk or weight to the Apple Watch. Installation is similar to the rugged case. Just insert the watch button side first, and that's it. Again, the bands are still very easy to slide into place. You will not have any problem at all. Here's a closer look at the case. The side features cutouts for the mic and speaker. while the back features the cutouts for the heart rate sensor and the release buttons for the bands. There's also a small Spigen branding here, which to me is the perfect placement for a branding for any Apple Watch case. On this side, the digital crown is exposed while the side button is covered. You could still press on the digital crown as well as scroll on it without any issues, while the covered side button still responds very well when pressed. To me, this is the best case for the Apple Watch right now. It has the protection that the rugged armor case offers, as well as the thin design of the thin fit case. It also still shows off more of the watch through its clear design. I highly recommend the liquid crystal case over the rugged armor and the thin fit cases. I'm not saying that the other two cases are not worth getting. I'm just recommending the case that I think will work for everyone. Whether you're a very active person or has a desk job, the liquid crystal case will work for you. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Peace.